Hey Dad, if you're watching this, probably means I'm still unemployed. So I thought I would use some of my free time usefully. And so here are some videos to help you learn guitar. Most of these are going to be songs that I've written. And so rather than taking them into steps, what I'm going to do is just videotape along the way. That way you can slow it down, rewatch, rewind, learn these songs at your own speed. Hopefully they can help, then at some point we can jam. Anybody else watching, feel free to learn these songs too. They're my songs, so credit where credit's due. Although, you know, who's going to watch this? Anyways, they're from my dad, so don't steal them. Today's song is a little bluesy rhythm that I've come up with. For this song, you will need a guitar pick, a capo, and of course, a glass of beer. I prefer an IPA, but I've heard this recipe works just as well with the Sleemans. So first, take that capo and put it on the 5th fret. Next, take that beer and drink some of it. Personally, I like to think of my job prospects. Cheers. Oh, that was a bad take. Monica, give me another beer. Take 5. For this song, we're going to be transitioning between 3 chords. First chord is the E minor chord. All of these chords are going to be adjusted accordingly to the capo, which is on the 5th fret. So you take the E minor chord, this shape, which will have your middle finger, which you know showed me not to use all that much, but here we are. You put this on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Then you take this finger, whichever one this finger does, and you put that also onto the 7th fret. So you have this shape. Playing it in this way gives you space to use your pinky finger to go onto the 8th fret of the 6th string. That way you can do the pull-off. If this doesn't work, you can use alternate finger arrangements using your pointer finger and your middle finger onto those same positions for the E minor chord. That way you can use this finger instead to do the pull-off. You can also alternate your fingers, so that way it's this way, giving even more space for this finger to be used as the pull-off. The next chord that we're going to use is the A minor chord. So to play this chord, what you want to do is again take your middle finger and put it on the 7th fret of the 4th string. Then you take this finger and put it on to the 7th fret of the 3rd string. Then you're going to take your pointer finger and put it onto the 6th fret of the 2nd string. For this, you're going to need to use your pinky to pull off. The next chord that we're going to use is the B7 chord. This one's a little more challenging because you have to use all 4 fingers in this alternate placement right next to the capo. So there are two ways that you can play this one. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to show you the easier way first, and that is to take your middle finger and put it onto the 7th fret of the 5th string. Take your pointer finger and put it on the 6th fret of the 4th string. Then you take this finger and put it underneath on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and you just play these notes. Now for an improved sound for this chord, though challenging, is you take your pinky finger and you put it on the 7th fret of the 1st string, and you get that sound instead. At the 6th fret on the 4th string, we have this note, and then we're going to work our way down to E. So first, 6th fret of the 4th string, followed by the 7th fret of the 5th string, 5th fret of the 5th string, 8th fret of the 6th string, 5th fret of the 6th string. So putting that together, you get you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you can learn this song. Tablature is included below, a little PDF, so you can use that to hopefully play along. Otherwise, I'll be making these videos until I get a job and I move out of the basement.